avoid losing back-to-back games on this road trip. Hopefully, a visit now to Orlando will put an end to that two-game skid. LeBron James has now scored 20 points or more in 28 games to begin the season. He ties Kevin McHale for the second place on that particular list. There he is with D. Wade as he looks to add to that total and hopefully send the Magic to their 6th straight loss. Chris Bosh looking to get right himself.
It is the final NBA game of the 2012 calendar year. An unforgettable year for Miami. A year that brought Miami their second NBA championship. And tonight in Orlando, the Heat aim to get back on track after 2 poor performances and road losses. And welcome everybody inside the beautiful brand new Amway Center for the first of 4 games this season between Southeast Division and Florida rivals. The 20-8 Heat against the 12-18 Magic, and we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Heat basketball on Sunsports, presented by AT&T Uverse.
Came in with about 2.5 left in the third, trailing by 10. When he left with 7 minutes to go, the Heat were only down 1.
Very impactful, setting the high screen and then diving to the basket, catching and finishing. But here's where he's really good on that defensive end, anchoring the defense, allowing the guys to step out and put pressure on the ball. Here he is again. He's the best screener on the team, and finishing, gets a flagrant foul. Turkoglu 2-hand shove on his waist there as he went up for the easy dunk. Lucky he didn't get hurt right there on that play, but steps up and makes the free throws. Had 8 points off the bench in just over 12 minutes. Very limited amount of time, able to make a big impact in the game. And let's not underscore what Ray Allen did. I thought he stepped up big time shooting the basketball, coming off, having that shoulder get hurt. Puts in 17 really important points, and then Bosh, obviously, within the flow of the offense, really efficient game for him here.
But early on, that wasn't necessarily the case, as we highlight right here.
Now, this guy right here took over the game, particularly in the second quarter, had 11 rebounds alone, just overwhelming the Heat on the interior right there. Shane Battier, undersized, trying to block out the 7-footer Vucevic, who really took over the game, getting every rebound, had 11 offensive rebounds for the game. That was incredibly impactful. But then the Heat defense turned up in the second half, and they throw the ball on the money after creating the turnover there. And this kind of play has been the catalyst, all along
for a while. Beginning in the fourth quarter, here's Vucevic, the man of the hour for Orlando, training one from deep there.
Yeah, I thought this guy really had a coming out party, Vucevic, and he was able to score, also rebound like nobody's business, and we'll get into that. But the Heat came back.
Yeah,
Chris Bosh made very timely shots. This one right here was fading away, but when you look at the replay later on, really did get hit on the elbow. Officials clearly didn't want to make a call, at that juncture.
All right, we head into overtime, and Scott Foster had missed a couple of calls, it looked like, at the end of that one, but LeBron closing this one out. He wanted to go home for New Year's Eve.
I love the way he took over this game. I'd like to see him do it even more. He went 10 of the 13 points in overtime were done by LeBron. He really used his bulk to get inside a lot.
But J.J. Redick would not let them go away. He scores there, gets it with a tie there, and then LeBron takes over again.
Well, they put Josh Roberts and Vucevic on him, the 7-footer and the 6'10 player, and he just had the speed advantage.
And there's D. Wade again to close the deal, finish it off as the Heat win 112-110 in Orlando trip. Thanks to this man right here, D. Wade, coming in with his cape, saving the day with that steal and dunk, and that's all my son's move of the game.
An extra long day at the office, but completing it well. First of all, before we even get to this overtime session, how did you guys survive that Nick Vucevic wrecking show? Because he just dominated on the board.
Yeah, he was big time. Every offensive rebound that came off, he had his hand on it. He had some big-time jumpers as well. He's a very, very good player, and he played great.
You guys were able to flip it, though. You take it to an extra session. You were as dominant in the extra session. How nice was it to stand on that free throw line and seal it?
I'm just confident, very confident in my ability, and I just want to try to give it all, give it everything that I had, try to make the plays to help our team win, and it's a good way to end the year.
And a great way to end this trip after losing those two in Detroit and Milwaukee. How much did you guys really want this one?
We wanted to win it bad. I mean, we don't like losing. None of us like losing. And we wanted to figure out a way, no matter what it took, to win this ball game. And, we had a lot of big plays by a lot of guys. And, you know, like I said before, it's a good way to end the year, and we get ready for the next one.
Happy New Year, LeBron.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you, bud. And happy belated birthday. That's how you wrap a gift. Put a W on top. LeBron James and your Miami Heat victorious 112-110. Eric, back over to you.
Thank you, Jax. LeBron, who turned 28 a day ago, tonight scored big numbers. 36 for LeBron with 11 assists, 8 rebounds. LeBron James had 10 of the Heat's 13 points in the overtime.
Victorious. 112-110. If you want to watch a replay of tonight's game, tune into Sunsports tonight at midnight after you pop the cork. Heat basketball returns to Sunsports Wednesday as they take on the Mavs. Heat Live, delivered by Papa John's, starts the night off at 7, followed by the game at 7:30, all in HD. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For my partner, John Crotty, and the crew here at Sunsports, I'm George Sedano saying good night, Happy New Year, and we leave you with the final take.
Yeah, picture yourself with your arm raised. Yo, the place is here, the time is now. On top of the world and I can't come down. No, I can't come down. This is how it feels to stand on the clouds. The place is here, the time is now. On top of the world and I can't come down. No, I can't come down. This is how it feels to stand on the clouds. Yo, the place is here, the time is now. On top of the world and I can't come down.